Welcome to Toffee TV. Everton have made their fourth signing of the summer. Adam Aznou has come in from Bayern Munich, a young left-back pass.
Left-back? Everton have signed a left-back. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? He is a young left-back.
Save that for when we sign a right winger.
I mean, that's when we go
like...
That's where the shock comes,
yeah.
Yeah, we've signed Adam Aznou. We spoke about it a few weeks ago, didn't we, on the news. We spoke about him in a couple of the lives, we linked with him. And the club have clearly identified him. He wanted to come. And they've been able to get the deal done. By all accounts, the company's not overly enamoured with the fact that they've allowed him to go, but I suppose if you can't guarantee the lad any game time, and he feels like he wants to move on, then it's good that he's chosen Everton.
Yeah, 4-year deal. Obviously only 19.
19 in June, just saying.
Obviously talk that Bayern Munich have got what contributes basically a buyback clause, isn't it? They can match.
It's a matching clause.
It's a matching clause, isn't it? So they obviously believe that with the right experience, he could be, at whatever level they feel he can be at. But for us, I mean, Michalenko, I suppose, has massively benefited from not having any competition over the last few years, hasn't he? Because it's pushed him on massively, I think, from what he was even in the first 18 months of his career. But it's right, it's about time he had a bit of competition, and hopefully this lad pushes him and creates opportunities for himself.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't played much. He played 4 times for Bayern Munich, first team. He's young. He was, like I just said, he turned 19 a few weeks ago. Yeah. So he is a young fullback. He had 13 games, I think it was 13 or 14 games on loan at Valladolid in Spain. Done well there. So we're getting someone who's got a little bit of experience. But we were at the press conference at the weekend and the manager was asked about him. Yeah. And he did sort of say he's a young player and he's got to develop and all that. And I think his words with the signing have been the same, highly rated. Yeah. But he's going to have to be developed and all of that. But what he is he's very different to Michalenko. Yeah. Which is good. He's an attacking fullback who can take the ball. He's comfortable with the ball, got a good turn of pace about him. And he does like to get forward and he's dangerous. He's got a trick and can beat a man. So all of that is really, really, really positive. The other side to his game will have to be improving. I've not seen enough of him to be able to say he's a really good defender. But he's a young lad.
Well, he's obviously started in Barcelona's famous academy, didn't he?
Mesa, yeah.
And then took the choice to go to Bayern Munich when he come to that age where he could, when he had to make the choice. Obviously went back to Spain, represented Morocco at international level. Yeah. So there's a bit of there's a lot of ground in there, isn't there? There's a lot of positive parts of his career, obviously development wise. So listen, it's a player who's not going to go straight into the team. Maybe but it's competition, isn't it? It's building the squad out. What we've seen so far is that Everton need to build that squad out. They need to get the players in. And hopefully we're hoping that maybe there's a couple, at least a couple more come in to be first teamers. And then the others are maybe, or maybe three would be ideal. And then the rest are building the squad out, aren't they? Because what we've seen so far, certainly while we've been in America, is the squad is very, very short. Because we've got a few injuries, a few knocks here and there, and also because of the players we've released, we are still very, very short and need to push that squad out.
But the manager was talking about how thin the squad was last season. Yeah. Before those players left. Yeah. So he clearly wasn't happy with the squad he had. He talked about the need for quality. He talked about the need for quantity towards the end of the season. And therefore, you look at the summer signings so far. We've made Charlie Alcaraz a permanent. I think that was a good deal. I think, we've brought in Tieno Barry, really highly rated young striker. That was a really good deal. We got that done seamlessly. Yeah. It seemed. Mark Travers, another one that came in without too much fuss. No. Really good option for the manager to push Jordan Pickford. And now we've got a really highly rated young left back. who is one probably for the future. But you know what? The minute you get into those doors of Finch Farm or in Atlanta, as it happens, he's coming over here. Game's on. The game is on for him to show the manager. And I said this to John on the live before it was announced. You know, there may be some of those times when David Moyes plays him in front of Michalenko. We saw that with Seamus' career, particularly early on. You know, as an attacking outlet, maybe if we're a little bit short on that side. Also to give him a bit of a ground.
Do you think there's any possibility also of maybe the manager might look at Michalenko and see him possibly as a left-sided centre-back as well, as an option?
As a cover for
just because of the balance of him being... Because he, you know, we know he's a good defender. We know that's the best part of his game. So I'm hesitant at times to... I don't like having play. I think the times sort of come and gone where a player has two positions. You really need two positions for every position. But as we go forward, there is an unbalance certainly at centre back. Players can play that left side, but Michalenko, if you've got someone backing him up, could possibly move to left centre back if needs be.
We were there on Saturday at the MetLife, and he played as one of three. Didn't he? He was basically the left centre back, and we had Dwight McNeil was sort of like the left wing back. So he's played. I know he's played there for Ukraine. I know he played there earlier on in his career for Kiev. Yeah, he is a very good 1v1 defender, Michalenko. I'm not trying to reinvent stuff here and say that he's going to be Branthwaite's replacement. But if you're looking for some balance at left back, at left centre back, if there was ever an issue with Branthwaite, then why not? But this lad gives you the opportunity to do that. And I think Everton need to make more of these signings, in my opinion.
I suppose the only negative in sort of the short term is the AFCON, December, Christmas week. We'll lose potentially him, Jessica Gay, and then Jai in a very, very busy period. So I suppose that's the negative, isn't it, of it? But you can't sort of be put off buying African players because the tournament just happens to fall in season. There's other teams will lose players, and again, that's a reason to have a squad big enough to cope.
Yeah, I mean, we spoke about this all summer when we were linked with people like Habib Diarra. You know, there's lots of African players who've got real quality about them who Everton could potentially get. If you're terrified that they might miss 4 or 5 league games in a whole season out of 38, then you are going to limit your options to what you can do. You know, if you get a player and he's a really good option, he's going to improve the level in your team, then you have to take him, because you could have an English player who's not going to an AFCON who misses 8, 9, 10, 11 games anyway, couldn't you? So.
Well, in the next hour or so, we'll be heading out to hopefully hear from David Moyes. So I'm sure the questions will be put to him, hopefully by Baz, on the signing and how he sees him fitting in. So hopefully in the next few hours, I mean, it might be like towards the middle of the night for everyone in England, or sort of the early hours for people in the UK and Europe. But we might be able to get some answers off David Moyes, because I've only really spoken about him yet, so there'll be a chance. And I'm sure the player now will be flying in to...
Well, Everton have done a thing of a United Airlines flight going into Atlanta or something. So, given the medical was done yesterday, I imagine he's been flown over and joined up with the players.
Bit disappointed. Dan Freakin never flew him in?
Possibly, but I feel like that one should be reserved for a Malik Fofana or a Kubo or something.
I just thought every player maybe should get that courtesy.
Busy, wouldn't he? That's a long flight.
What's he got going on?
Our mate Andrew.
Andrew, who's a pilot for Cathay Pacific from Hong Kong, flew into Chicago yesterday he flew the plane, a commercial plane. He flew it and he changed the shift to get the Chicago flight to be here.
Which is amazing.
What a guy. What a guy. She collects all Everton shirts as well. So I had a great chat with him in the bar yesterday.
Lovely man.
So maybe he could have got him to fly him in, but
maybe he'll do more.
Yeah, maybe.
I asked him about, he was, funnily enough, he just mentioned Kubo, and Andrew was saying he was like Everton should absolutely get him. He was like he'd be unbelievable.
Yeah, he said he'd open up the market.
He said the market would be because a lot of people love him.
Yeah.
Over there, he said it'd be incredible for Everton. So maybe
Maybe let's do it.
It's a good signing.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll get to see a little bit of him at the weekend against United. Listen, we were that short on players. He's been training, if he's fit, and they'll assess him obviously over the next few days. Hopefully the lad will get some minutes on the pitch.
Never know, we might be able to ask Leighton Baines about him tonight on the boat.
Who knows?
No promises.
Who knows?
No promises.
Left back.
Might just be a private conversation rather than one on camera, but...
Left back to left back.
Yeah, left back to left back. So there you go. Signing done. By my calculations, there's only 6 to go.
6 to go.
There's 6 to go now.
That's straight from the horse's mouth.
David Moyes said it, not me.
Yeah.
David Moyes said it. David Moyes said it.
We're just repeating it.
Yeah.
There you go. Parroting it, I think is the phrase.
That's it. And then you can put all the shirts in the shop in Times Square.
Bit late now. Bit late now.
There you go. Make sure you check out all the vlogs. Been doing the daily vlog on the Everton stuff and just us stuff. And we've just been on a boat. It was fantastic.
That was brilliant.
Been on a boat.
Architecture river cruise.
Beautiful. Little walk in the sunshine. Oh my God.
I mean, I've just seen your leg, by the way.
No, that's just my hand. No, that's just me crossing. Look, see?
Are you sure?
Yeah, look, see? That's me crossing my leg.
But look at that.
No, that's not burnt.
Okay.
No, that's not. Honestly, I put me factor 50 on me.
Okay, I was making sure.
I'm not going to be the person who's all just red and stuff. I'm fine. That's just heat.
Is it? Okay.
That's just heat. That's fine. I'm not burnt. It's fine. I'm not burnt. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah. Stay tuned. Watch all the vlogs. Honestly, they're great. Loads of stuff in them. Just following us around as we take it all in. And there'll be another one up in the morning as well of what we've done today. As I said, we've been on a boat. And we're going on another boat. And we're going to see David Moyes.
Boats.com.
Boats and Moyes. Boats and Moyes.
Good.
Boats and Moyes. Everybody get those boats and Moyes.
Boats and Moyes.
I'm so tired now. I'm so tired.
I had the worst night's sleep ever. I was up there. Yeah, anyway, it's enough of that.
There you go.
Off to a press conference.
See you later.
Toffees.
Bye.